What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Sora Synn Gaming, and we are back with a new video for all of you. This time we are looking at, it's a big one, Blade&Soul Revolution. Now, this game, I love this game. When it was on PC, I played the Chinese version, I played the Taiwanese version, I put money into the Chinese version, I bought outfits, and of course, I also bought a lot of stuff in the North American version too. So I ran a guild in the North American version too, so I know quite a fair bit about this game. So anyway, as usual, I'm back to make this video for you, playing the games that you're curious about, and let's get into this game, shall we? Now we're gonna look at the pros and the cons and my final conclusion on this game. I'm not gonna talk so much about what is what you can do in this game. I'm trying to think more along the lines of what you would find beneficial and what you might not like out of this game. Something a bit different than usual. So the first thing for the for the pros, I almost said prawns, for the pros of this game is this game, unlike the PC version, it's already released in Unreal Engine 4. So it looks pretty good. It's nice. It's definitely a step above the computer version. For the most part, the story is the same as the PC. Combat is bright and flashy. It's really intense, and the combos are really cool. So it's visually quite attractive to look at. Now this one is a controversial one, of course, autoplay. Now some people enjoy autoplay. I have in my previous videos had people ask me if the game I'm talking about has autoplay because they like autoplay. Not everyone likes autoplay. I'm on the side of I don't really like it that much, but some people do. It does seem like it's pretty generous with giving of items, so that can be quite nice. I don't know if it will continue to be that way, but for a start of this game, it's pretty good. And then it's pretty fast to level. Once you're getting up to the higher levels, though, it does seem to slow down a bit. The dungeons can be challenging, which is quite nice. It's nice to see a game where when you're in the dungeons, you can die quite often if you're not really paying attention. So what else we got here? Oh yes, the story actually has a lot more cinematics than the PC version, which I thought was pretty cool. So while you're playing it, you actually feel like you know what's going on, but at the same time you're experiencing something a little bit different. So those are pretty much my pros for this game. It's a fun game so far, but yeah, now we are going to move on to the cons. Now the big con for this game for me is the fact that there's no Gone female. Most of you who only played the mobile version don't even probably know that the Gone race has a female version. They are very big and voluptuous and very cool looking, but they're missing from the base game of the mobile version, which for me seems really strange considering the model's already there. It's already in the PC version. If you're going to make a port of the PC version onto the mobile, why don't you port everything that's already available that was originally a base part of the game? I'm not talking about the Warlock and the Gunner and things like that come later. I'm talking about the things that are base, that came with the game on launch on PC. Same thing again with the classes. There's no summoner, there's no assassin, no blade dancer. I'm not sure if I'm missing any there, but the base classes, there are several missing. Why? Why would you do that? Why don't you release the game as it was released for the PC version? Why would you withhold these things? Sure, you can bring it out later, but I mean, why do it later? It's already there. The class is already, the information is there. It's not like you're making a brand new class. Okay, so other than that, now I mentioned already that the mobile version is in Unreal Engine 4. Now that's cool and all, but it doesn't look quite like a proper Unreal Engine 4 game. In other words, it doesn't seem fully next generation because it is applied to a game that was originally made on Unreal 3. So some of the clothing textures and things like that don't quite look as good as, say, for example, Dragon Raja. Now, Dragon Raja or Dragon Raja, however you want to say it, that looks like a full, proper Unreal Engine 4 game. Now, of course, as I said before, autoplay. Some people like it and some people don't. So it's also a con, because I, for one, prefer games where you can actually play them. I understand that in a lot of these mobile MMOs there's a ton of grinding, but you can have it where maybe like in the dungeons and when you're questing you actually have to manually play, but if you want to grind there is like a grind mode. Just like how there's an offline grind mode in Blade and Soul Revolution. You can offline grind for 3 hours. Why don't they just make it for, I don't know, a whole 8 hours sleep? Like, let's say you go to sleep, you can offline grind for 8 hours. Instead of having the autoplay consistently in the game. I don't know. But there are ways that you can do this without making it a hassle for those that actually want to genuinely play. Now that's a sensitive topic, and many of you may disagree with me, but that's just how I feel about autoplay. If you're gonna play a game, shouldn't you be playing it, right? Makes sense. Okay, so outfits, it is a lot more of a pain in the butt to gain outfits on the mobile version than on the PC. You can earn outfits from quest rewards on the PC. They give you outfits, right? There's outfits in the cash shop, but during your questing, they're also available, and you don't have to craft them. Not like in the mobile version, you have to craft all the outfits. I don't know about cash shop outfits. I didn't see any yet, but most of the ones that are available in the world have to be crafted, which means you have to find all the materials. And I tell you, those materials are annoying to get. I can't even craft the stupid pig hat because I'm missing one crafting material. And I've been playing for over a week already. So, you know, imagine what it is if you want to get more than just the pig hat. I want to craft my other outfit pieces. I have the recipe, but I need all the materials. But getting the materials is quite slow. So that's disappointing. I don't know why they did that. You don't even get outfits from fighting the world bosses like you do in the PC. In the world bosses on PC, they just give you random items and some crafting materials. So there are some benefits there, but it's very different from the PC version. So from day one, I've noticed that the Southeast Asian community has been very toxic in the game. You will come across a lot of swearing and insults being thrown around and racism, so keep that in mind. My block list is so full already. I don't know if there is a limit, but I've been blocking people left, right, and center because there's just been so many people being incredibly arrogant that sometimes you just have to try and ignore it as best as you can. Now, for all of you who love taking screenshots, like me, I love to take screenshots of scenery and things like that. You'll be disappointed to find out that there's no screenshot or hide UI option in the interface. You can't even zoom in properly to your character. It just doesn't go up close enough. Very disappointing. Again, something different from the PC version. Now this one's a funny con, but it's one I noticed. There's just no jiggle physics. They removed the jelly bob physics that's present in the computer version. If you've played the PC version, you know what I mean. Like if you just jump into a cinematic and the NPC is a female, the bobs just jiggle around all over the place for a second before they settle down. Same thing for your character too. But on the mobile version, it's similar to the Chinese version where they removed that completely. So overall, I'm enjoying the game. Sure, I've mentioned a lot of things I didn't like, but they're not game breaking. You know, I'm enjoying it, and there are things that annoy me, and I kind of wish like I could play this without comparing it to the PC version, but I played the PC version a lot, so I know what the differences are, and so I will always be looking back at it and going, huh, that wasn't like this, or oh, maybe that's better. For example, like I said, I like that there's more cinematics. It's more engaging, but a lot of things aren't so good. So if you played the PC version, expect to be relatively disappointed in a lot of things. If you've never played the PC version, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot more than I did. I'm still playing it on the side. I still play Dragon Raja as my primary game until Genshin Impact comes out. But actually, I'll probably play those two. But once Genshin Impact comes out, I'll probably drop Blade and Soul. Mainly just because it's just not as good as Dragon Raja, in my opinion. It's a good game, but I just can't see myself spending too much time in it when there's other better ones out there. It's just on the side casual thing for now. Anyway, that's my first impressions, or before you play, of this game. This is done a little bit different than usual, as I said. Maybe you like this, where I talk about pros and cons. If you do, let me know. It's kind of different in a way, because I don't talk about what is given to you in the game. Like, I don't explain the cash shop or things like that. But maybe you want to experience that yourself, or maybe you want me to talk about that in another video where I go in deeper to what the game is like a full-on in-depth review of what's what, and like this is what the character creators like and things like that. Which, by the way, the character creator is not very good. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon if you really enjoyed my content. And let me know if you want me to do a really deep review about this game. I can do that for you too. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Sora Synn Gaming signing off. See you!